Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. I am out here with my wonderful wife Rachel, and what do you got there?
I got your baba.
You got my baba?
I do.
I don't drink milk.
Kid.
I don't drink milk, not from a bottle. Anyways, while you got that, we're gonna explain it here in a minute.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a couple of, I'm not gonna say issues, it's just a couple of confusing things going on. You guys know we got, how many kids did we have at the last video that we shot?
I don't know. I lost track.
3 or 4. Well, we just had some more born last night when we were out feeding. Came back out to check after we fed anyways, and there was 2 more babies right at the feed trough. So we're gonna go out and check them out. We're gonna give you an update on Solo the duck and see if that duck is actually growing into his neck.
Poor Solo.
There goes one of the dads right there, both dads.
Look at him, he's all puffed up in the back.
Yeah, I don't know why he's doing that. But anyways, we're gonna go do that. We'll check on Cora and Leesky and all the big goats. It is almost time now. If we get time, I don't know. I'm not even gonna say when we're gonna do it because it's gonna be a long job. We gotta make sure the weather and everything works out right. But we gotta start separating all our little bucks and put them in this pen over here and start weaning them off the mom and get them ready to sell. They can actually be sold right now. Just gotta get all that going. Gotta get their ear tags and all that. Because, you know, in United States, whenever you sell sheep or goats, that's the only species I'm going to talk for because I'm not sure about the laws and everything else, but they're supposed to have a scrapies tag that identifies what farm those goats come off of or sheep come off of, because if they get that scrapies disease or anything, they have to be traced back to that farm. But anyways, that's a whole nother video. We're going to grab some food. We're going to go see if we can convince Big Mo to come eat, because it is... we're pushing like 88 degrees right now, and when it starts getting this hot, the dogs just kind of lay around. They don't want to eat until later in the evening, and right now it's it's after 5 o'clock, like 5:30, 6 o'clock. But
sometimes I have to go back out like right before bedtime and feed Mojo because he just will not come to eat.
Yeah, it has to cool down quite a bit before these dogs get their appetite.
And it really, I mean, Leesky and Cora aren't as bad, but it does affect Mojo a great deal just because he has such a thick double coat. And yes, I do need to groom and brush him. That is on my list of to-dos.
Do not forget to groom Mojo. You will be reminded in the comments, like every other video.
It takes me an entire day to do that though, and
it's not been real hot yet. It's not to the hot stages yet, so
I will make time to do that. I just have to.
But anyways, we're gonna give you guys a little update on the babies. We're gonna show you guys, if you didn't catch a couple videos back, we had a mama that had 4 babies. That is the second set of quads this year, and we're gonna give you guys an update on them. They are actually still in the turkey pen, pinned up with the mom, because we got enough confusing.
You cannot say that word.
Confusion going around. There you go. I said it. I actually said it.
Well, that mama is doing fantastic.
She is.
But there is one that's really, really small in that group, and we want to make sure that that baby is getting all the nutrition it can so it can thrive.
Hey, hold on a second.
What?
Your boy thinks he's a goat. Look at him.
Well, he eats goat food.
I'm gonna eat this grass, Dad. Look at this.
Is that good?
I watch the goats do it all the time. Why can't I?
He could survive out here.
Peterbug could eat grass. You're not a goat, silly boy.
Well,
you ready to go feed Big Mo? Huh? You wanna go feed Big Mo, your brother? All right, let's get some food.
Nancy's.
Excuse me, chickens. So if you guys remember, a couple weeks ago, before we started getting all these babies, I actually started cutting down the feed, but now, since we got all the babies...
And I was in charge of feeding for a little while.
Well, when we got this many babies, even though they got grass, it's just better to give the moms a little bit more nutrition to kind of sustain them, because they are feeding all these babies, and some of them have triplets, some of them have twins, some of them have 4. So
I always feed extra when I'm feeding.
Yeah, she always feeds extra. They're spoiled with her. So. All right, what kind of feed?
This is how Redneck mixes food.
So let me show them real quick. So what Rachel has here is the regular creep feed. She's got black oil sunflower seeds and these green pellets. These right here are the alfalfa pellets, and that's super high protein. Will help with that milk production like we always talk about. So that is the mix primarily for the mama in the stall for the turkey pen, because she's not out and about. She don't have access to the grass like the other mamas. But
Oh, it's in there.
yeah, I got the bottles in here. We're gonna go feed the bottle baby too. Okay, if Rachel will quit doing that, I'll talk, but it's too loud. So we don't officially have a bottle baby. This is a little different story even than Daryl. You guys remember we started bottle feeding Daryl because his mama just wouldn't accept him. A couple days in the bottle feeding, his mama said, hey, wait a minute, I want Daryl back. So we signed the papers back over to the mom for Daryl. Anyways, long story short, we have a bottle baby over here. I'm gonna call it a bottle baby. We're only feeding it a little bit every evening because this baby, it gets very confused and does not know who the mom is. But it is a community baby, and it just steals a drink off of any of the moms that will allow it to eat.
Whoever stands still the longest is who it's hitting up for a drink of milk.
Right, but it's doing great. It gets out and plays with all the other babies. We don't know who the mom is exactly.
Nobody has claimed it.
Or we would just pin it up with that mom and, you know, do that process. And I don't even have to yell for Mojo when you come with me.
Mojo! What are you doing? Come on! Let's eat!
Mr. Mojo! Come on, buddy. Hey, ducks.
Well, look at the squirrel.
The ducks are sitting on the nest still, so just a little update on them. Hey, ducks. What's wrong?
My bottle's still a little. Off the bottle.
So what kind of milk do you got there?
This is whole cow's milk.
Whole cow's milk.
Yep.
You don't. Just because you got bottle babies does not mean you have to go get goat's milk from a goat to feed them and all that. Rachel's using whole cow's milk. It's just fine. It works just fine. We've done it for many years, and it's easily available.
We do both. We do both. We have a whole blog on our website, www.hiddenheightsfarms.com, about bottle feeding that goes over all the details. If you're interested, go check it out.
Yep. But anyways, how you want to do this? You want me to go feed first? That's for the mom.
This is primarily for the mom, and then to throw around.
I'll just save some for her. Let me go feed the goats first.
Okay. Here, I'll hold it.
I got it. I got it. They're gonna knock me over. Excuse me. Okay. Hey. Shh. Little babies, you better watch out. Alright, let's sneak around to the next one here. There's Miss Ghostface with the 3 babies. So, you guys seen, this is the goat, if you guys seen a couple videos back that Rachel and our daughter Kaya did. This was Ghostface, the goat that had all the babies.
I know.
What's wrong?
You're gonna have to help. Let me have the camera. Get that baby right now.
Oh, she's okay.
She don't look okay.
She was just underneath that.
She looks stuck.
Oh.
That's the brand new baby from yesterday.
Oh, is it? I better not play with her too much. Is it a boy or a girl? Another little girl. I think we have way more girls than boys this year.
Okay, here.
There you go, baby.
You can have your camera back while you're talking.
So this is the baby that was born last night, one of them.
I think. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I like the camera. I like being on camera. You're a pretty girl. Yeah, you're a pretty girl. Pretty girl. You got socks on, don't you? And her sister, I don't know where she's at, but there was 2 of them. That might be it. I can't remember. We have, I've totally lost count. I cannot keep up with who belongs to who. I thought I knew. Rachel knows better than I do. But
I think there's 26 or 28. I'll have to look at my notes.
I can't remember. At one time we were at 19, then we're at 24, I went on a hunting trip and came back and we had a baby explosion. Everybody started dropping their kids everywhere. So we're gonna walk around and take a look at some of them. You know, little kids, where to go? Then you got another group over here. Are these 3 ghost faces?
That's my baby.
Nope, that's the bottle, baby.
That's my baby.
Well, let's just feed it right now. See, I don't have the bottle. Mama has
I got the bottle. I got the bottle right here. Okay, here.
it. It knows.
Told ya.
That's funny. Yep. So, guys, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and explain what's going on here. This baby does not know who its mom is. Like, we don't know, the baby don't know. We had so many babies at once. This is our fault pretty much. But what we're doing is Rachel's coming out here just once a day.
It's not our fault that the mama don't know who his baby is.
Rachel's coming out here like once a day and just kind of giving it an extra supplemental bottle, which is not eating a lot. Its sides are not sunken in, so it is eating from several of the mamas, like we told you. You know, we come out and check on them all the time. Rachel comes out all day long and checks on them. And this baby right here is always eating off a different mama, but it's not ever eating off the same mama.
It really likes Pumpkin is who it prefers.
But Pumpkin.
But I know for a fact Pumpkin is not its mom.
But anyways, that's why we're coming out here and just kind of giving it a bottle here and there, just to make sure, you know, it is getting proper nutrition, which you can see pretty easily that its belly is not sunken in or nothing like that. It's looking very healthy, so it's doing great. And see, if it was starving, it would drink that whole bottle as fast as possible.
Now it's just kind of nibbling on it. It's like, yeah, I'm full. And its little belly is really full.
So there you go.
Good job.
But Rachel's been doing that for like 3 or 4 days now. And as you can see, it came right up to us.
Is that a boy or a girl? Can you tell?
What just said, you ain't more of that bottle, Mom? You're not a bottle, baby. I think that is... Can't see. Oh.
Sorry, little one. I think it's a girl. You're a girl!
Yeah, it's a pretty girl.
You're a girl!
She said, I want some attention, Mom. Can you come give me some attention, please? Hey, show off. You're on camera. I know. That's why I'm doing these tricks, Dad. Roll over, Mo. Roll over, Mo. All right. Good boy. You win the prize. You win the prize. Good job.
What's the prize?
Good job. I'll give you a treat later.
He gets treats every day.
Oh, look at this big old fur ball. Look at this big old fur ball.
Here. Mojo's your mama now. There you go.
Uncle Mo.
Uncle Mo.
What do you think of that, Mo?
No, you don't like
He
it?
says, I like the attention. Hey, watch out. Don't roll over the baby.
Squish that baby.
Squish that little baby. Oh, you better get your bucket.
Yep.
That's for the... All right, let's go look at the quadruplets. Quadruplets. And when we say quadruplets or quads, it means 4. If you didn't know. And no, it is not normal for goats to have that many babies at once. But this year we've had 2 sets, and they were both in this field over here.
Well, it's not rare.
It ain't rare, but it ain't common.
You guess how many? Okay, I want everybody in the comments.
I found the hiding spot.
Oh yeah? Who's in there?
I think Ghostface's babies.
Those are her babies.
Hey, you guys can't go through. Okay, I'll leave them alone. What was you saying? We can walk and talk.
Guess what the world record of baby goats born to one mama is?
Can I guess?
Yeah, you can guess.
I think it's 9. That lived, you mean? Or not?
7.
7? And they all live?
Well,
Yeah,
look.
so you can't Google it. You can't Google it, you can't see, you have to answer immediately.
It's Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah?
And it was
I've seen it.
7 goats born to Miller's Fairywood MP Angelica and her owner Elizabeth Miller in Gilbert, Arizona in 2019.
Huh, that's interesting. Hey, I just heard a baby in here. Oh, we do have another baby we didn't video. Was it Bambi? Someone's under here. Bambi or Bambi's daughter?
What are you doing?
They're just hanging out.
What you doing, little one?
They're fine. Let's go feed this. Let's go feed this mama before everybody steals all her food. I keep getting sidetracked.
I know.
All right.
You're the world's worst.
I know, we gotta fill the water up too. Oh. Not yet, Mama, not yet. Okay, so she still has food. You want that baba? Yay! she tried to bite the baba. Here you go, Mama. She likes the sunflower seeds. So we'll leave her in here for just a couple more days, probably. The babies are doing great. She's feeding them all and everything. But when there's 4 of them, it is so easy to get confused, guys. And no fault to this mom. She's doing a great job and stuff. But when you have 4 babies to look after and you get mixed in with 24 or 5 other babies, things can kind of get a little confusing. I mean, look at this. You got 3 of them right here that are trying to suck off of her at one time, and there's only 2 teats. So dump this. We'll get her some trash.
Okay, so I know in the comment section on a video.
I probably can't hear you talking like that, man.
Well,
She keeps going on that bottle.
she wants a baba too.
What now?
So in the comment section, I know some folks said that boar goats have 4 teats.
Huh?
Boar goats.
Never heard that.
So I googled it. So it is possible for boar goats to have 3 or 4, but that's not ideal.
That's not normal.
Well, it's not ideal. You're supposed to cull.
Okay, hold on.
They have more than 2 teats.
Goats can have more than 2 teats, but from my understanding, which I'm just going off of what I've read and stuff in the past, and correct me if I'm wrong, but goats can have more than 2 teats. Anything more than 2 is abnormal, and I'm pretty sure anything more than 2 does not pass milk. Like,
well,
only 2 can have that actually are working teats that pass
not
milk.
Not always. I researched that after everybody said that, and it is possible that they can all 4 pass milk, but it's not ideal because it will cause.
They can't hear you when the water's going.
It increases their chance for like mastitis and different infections, and it's just not ideal. Okay. Sometimes those nipples can leak. So anyway, I did some research.
I never knew that. I didn't know it mattered what breed, but.
So just a fun fact for today.
Yep. Oh, here's the fork, baby, just to show you guys. Oh, she said, Mama, you better get in here and get you some milk while Mama's eating. That one already looks full. Look at his belly. Look at his little belly pudging out there. Not starving by no means. So, Mama, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job.
I've seen the runt eat a ton.
Oh yeah, that runt's eating a lot. So, alright, so this food's for everybody, I guess?
Yeah, the rest of that's for everyone.
Hang it out.
And
I want to talk about something real quick.
I need a favor while you're doing.
Hold on, let me address something real quick. I want to address something real quick because I know a lot of you guys read our comments, and every time anybody posts a video, let me help Rachel dump this real quick. Oh, she already got it.
A little late there.
She-Hulk got it already. So, anytime we post a video, we get negative comments. That's just part of YouTube. No matter what topic you post a video on, there's always 100 professionals at it. No matter what it is, if it's mowing grass, if it's picking up pop cans, or if it's raising goats. A lot of people like to comment on our videos and say, I can't believe you're letting that mama raise 4 babies. every farm is different, guys. I know I preach this all the time. The way we do things versus another goat farm does things. That don't mean I'm right. It don't mean they're wrong. Nothing like that. This is the way we do it. If we can have a mama, a healthy mama, that can raise 4 babies by herself, we're gonna let them raise them by themselves. Here's a sad fact. There are a lot of farms, and this is something I don't agree with because we don't do it here, but it's their choice, and that's the way they do it for certain reasons. There are reasons why they do this, but some farms don't let any of their mamas raise their babies. A lot of times that's show goats, like the show boar goats. I know people personally, they raise the mamas, they breed them to a high dollar buck. Those kids, as soon as those kids hit the ground, they're pulling those kids off their mamas and they're feeding it colostrum, and then they're feeding it milk for a while. Their goal is to have the best looking goat for the fairs, the state fairs, and the, you know, all the county fairs and all that stuff. And they have a less chance of getting diseases and stuff like that. They have a lot of money invested in those babies. So a lot of times there'll be a lot of farms that do that. They don't let their mamas raise the babies naturally. Here we want them to raise them naturally. We want them to bond with their kids and the kids to bond with their moms and just have happy lives. That's our goal here. So what I'm trying to say is, I know a lot of you guys watch us because you're trying to start goat farms, or you have a small goat farm operation, or even bigger than ours. But I want to say to you guys that are new to goat farming, or watching us because you want to get into goat farming, don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged by our comments and stuff when people say, oh, you can't, when you have a mama that has 4 babies, that's bad. It's not bad, guys. Everybody does things different, and you will learn. Sometimes a mama can't raise 4 babies, and that's fine. You know, sometimes we got to bottle feed them, or sometimes we get mamas that will take other babies. Every situation, every farm, every scenario is different, but don't let it shy you away from starting to raise goats. I mean, it took us many, many years to learn, and we are still learning as we go. But anyways, just wanted to throw that out there, and now we can enjoy some hopping, happy little baby goats. Mojo's going in the barn to do his checks, I think. He hears a baby. Uncle Mo hears a baby crying in the barn. He said, let me go check this out and see what's going on here. See, he just went in there. He probably won't stay in there long. He'll go in there and check things out and come right back out. But surprisingly, I am very surprised that the emus have not bothered the baby goats at all. That's a good thing, right?
Yep.
It don't take long for these waterfowl to get this dirty, does it?
Oh, no, it don't.
Rubbing and
So
scraping.
gross.
They say, hey man, we're fine, we're just some mud puddle. Oh, Mojo's still in the barn. I'm gonna go see what it's doing. Everyone's fighting over this bucket. Dump it real quick. Hey, hey, hey! Here, let's share it with him. Get the bottle out of there. Yeah, go. Birds, everybody good. It's got sunflower seeds in it, alfalfa, all the good stuff. There you go.
Hey,
Yes?
will you please pick this baby up and take to that home right behind you?
The brown baby?
This one.
If I can catch it. Oh, which mama?
That brown one in the bucket.
The orange one? Oh, wrong mama. The bucket's empty, guys. Here, your mama's over here. Ebony, that ain't your baby. You don't walk over the goat. Alright, so we're going to finish dumping our waters and filling all this up, and we'll go over and take a look at the Kikos, Cora, and Leesky. I'll try to show you guys some more of these babies real quick. Are you hot? Are you hot? What are you panting for? see you. Come here. Nope. These are hiding under the rocks. Look at that. No one thinks it's camouflage. This one, this one can't find her mama either.
Her mama.
She looks like a little rabbit. Look at her.
Mama is that one. I just had you take the brown one too.
Oh. They're fine. They're eating. They're just all confused. When everybody gets up from their naps and stuff, they all start kind of crying from their mamas. You look really hot. You should get in the shade. It's not that hot. Hey, I can see your white legs sticking out there, buddy. Come here. Come here. Look. You guys found a nice cool spot down there in the mud.
That one's telling on you.
I know, she's telling her mama Ghostface. So Ghostface actually had 3 girls, which is awesome. This is the second set of triplets that Ghostface has had. Her daughter, we only have one of her kids though left. Her daughter is the brown one right here by the emus. Right there, by her, by Ghostface. That's one of her daughters. But anyways, we're gonna get these waters filled up and then we'll go check on the other goats.
This is yours.
You want a little bottle, baby? Hey, don't tear that up. It's for the baby goats. Okay. Hey, quit that. It's not yours. Don't cry, I know you want it, but it ain't yours. Okay, almost forgot to show you guys Solo. Hey, little Solo. Come here and get your food. Come on. Come here, little golden comet chickens. Here you go. Here, I'll put some on the ground so y'all can scratch the big chickens. How about that? There you go. Come on. Look how big Solo's getting, and Solo finally grew in to his or her neck. I don't know if they're boys or girls yet. Come here, Solo. And we have not put a water dish in here yet. I'm going to do that. The nights have been getting really cold. Like, not cold, like freezing cold, but they've been getting cold. So I didn't want Solo to get wet and then get sick. But now I think we are well into the warmer temperatures. So now we can start letting Solo go swimming. Come on, guys, I'm not gonna hurt you. Solo, are you a boy or a girl? You don't know? Me neither. We'll know soon enough. Alright, let's go feed the dogs. So you guys remember the dump truck was sitting right here. Rachel and the kids filled it up with a bunch of rocks and stuff. Finally got that dumped last night. Neither one of us wanted to try to drive it through the pasture by ourselves because all the dogs and the baby goats. So we waited and Rachel helped me get through there and I went and dumped it. And then now I got to come back and mow that spot because that truck sat there for a couple weeks. You want to feed the dogs and I'll get the goats? I'll try to get the goats without them running out. Hey, where are you going? No food out there, I got it right here. Come on, guys. Go feed the dog.
Okay.
Don't say now that there's food. Better not run out. Where is Tawny's little baby? You see Tawny's little baby, Heidi?
Yep.
I don't know if we ever told anyone her name.
I don't know if I did or not either.
Hey, look, I found 2 eggs. Chickens laid eggs right there by the feeder for.
No, they didn't.
Just for the dogs, didn't they? Here, Elise.
They won't eat their food till you put their eggs in their mouth.
I know, they're very picky. There's Miss Heidi. So, if you guys remember the last little baby we had over here, Tawny's little white baby right here, the little girl, she kept hiding behind the door and hiding everywhere. Well, a subscriber said, why don't you call her Heidi? So, that is her name.
I thought it was creative.
Very creative. And Tawny's our oldest goat on the whole farm, and she's doing a very, very good job taking care of that baby.
She's an excellent mama.
Look
She
at that.
keeps up with that baby all day, and she makes sure it's
Checks
right with
on
her.
it. She's more like a granny because she's so old and she does such a good job. But she said, "Oh, I'm really hot. I'm not gonna eat right now." Cora said, "I'm gonna eat." Cora's gonna eat. Chickens are gonna eat the eggshells, of course. What do y'all think? Cora said, "Leesky didn't eat all his eggs. I'm gonna eat it."
So how old are these babies now? 2 months?
They are over 2 months. They're like probably 10 weeks.
Look at the size difference.
I know.
He just fell down. I mean, that's 2 months difference.
Yep, 2 months difference from
Basically.
the little white one to the...
At least 2
Yep.
months. Go eat, Cora. Cora, go eat. Leesky, go eat.
Y'all got thieves. Get them, Leesky. Get her. The dogs aren't aggressive towards the goats when they do that. They just growl at them and act like they're going to bite them because they don't want them eating their food.
They have to protect their food.
Yeah, they have to. The goats will just try to eat it all. So anyways, guys, my battery is flashing. It's fixing to go dead. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to check out our website, hiddenheightsfarms.net. It is down, .com. hiddenheightsfarms.com is down in the description below. Subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed, and follow us on Facebook. And like this video, leave us a comment. Definitely leave us a comment.
Thanks for sticking along for all of our rambling today.
Yeah,
It
we
was just
ramble a lot. That's
basically,
just part of it.
us rambling
Yep.
and spouting out weird facts, and Kevin looking at me like, what? Why was that relevant?
Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. We love you, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Chickens probably shouldn't be sticking their head through the fence.
Well, no worries.
You're lucky I'm standing there.